Hey guys, welcome back to today's video. Today, as you can probably tell by the title, it is my top 5 most embarrassing Strideway moments. So I don't have videos for them, but I just kind of want to explain about them. And just kind of let you guys know, because I thought that this would be a hilarious video to make. So I am here making it. Ta-da! Guys, please comfort me if I am wrong. If you guys have done this, please let me know. So my least embarrassing out of those 5, it's still pretty embarrassing to me out of those 5, was definitely, oh my gosh, you know what, that is my most embarrassing thing so far. Get over the fence!
Are you not embarrassed?
Okay, so anyways, other than that, my most embarrassing thing, comfort me if I am wrong, comfort me if you also do this, was definitely the time when I first started playing Strideway. And I was with my friends, and you know how high, if you play Strideway, you will know how high all the, like, the side mountains are. I can't really see them. If I turn off the fog, if I put that at 0, I'm definitely not going to get stuck by this tree. There we go. Okay, we're free. So you can probably see it all the way up there, the top of those mountain thingies. So it was an absolute struggle trying to get up there. It always is, and it still is. So this was the first time I was ever doing it. I got all the way up there, and my friends were like, okay, we will all ragdoll when they say go. So we were almost at the top, and I was like hopping, and you can probably see how the jump button is fairly close to the ragdoll, and I was spamming it. And at the same time, I was multitasking, which is one thing that I absolutely cannot do because my brain does not function like that. And I was trying to press the jump button. Turns out I pressed ragdoll right when I was at the top, and I went all the way down. Considering that it actually took us, I think they said it was like 11, 12 or 13. I think it was like 11 minutes to get up there. It's about drive, it's about power, it's like overall. And I just ragdolled right at that last moment. And I literally rage quitted because I was so mad at the game. And then I didn't join back for a whole week. My 4th most embarrassing Strideway moment was 100% when I was at a competition. So as you guys know, Strideway, like official Strideway Discord, they occasionally host competitions. And I can't remember who was hosting this one. So she hosted a competition. And it wasn't this course, it was the other one. It was mixed, not this one, the other mixed one, right? And look at how many jumps there are, okay? In that one, we had to remember so many jumps, and we had to go around them in like a certain time. And everyone went round clear, got in a certain time, and like they all made over the jumps. But it just happened that I was the last one to do it. And okay, like, come on guys, please don't get mad at me, but I hadn't actually watched the course when people were walking it, so of course I didn't know where to go. And I managed to freestyle, and I made it across, I think it was up until the 7th jump, because I had a rough idea of where I was going. And then at the 7th jump, of course, I started lagging, which isn't the best, so that kind of delayed my time, but that wasn't really my biggest worry, because I mean they understood my lag. But of course I forgot the jumps after that one, and she was like, look, you're not paying attention to the course, okay, you're only up to the 6th jump out of, I think there were like 15 of them, you haven't even made it halfway, how come? And I just straight out said, look, I wasn't watching the course when you showed it. And then she kicked me out of the lesson. I felt really offended. My 3rd most embarrassing moment was 100%. So, I mean, come on guys, when you listen to this, don't take it the wrong way, okay? So, like, I didn't actually say this to her, but it came out. So, what I was saying about this, so I was in game with Ches at the time, and I actually recorded a clip of it on my laptop, and I sent it to my friend.
What the Sigma?
Just to see what she thought of it. So, there was this girl, and she kept following me and Ches, and we went onto the beach, and she kept following us when we were trying to record a video. And I just said, look, can you please stop? And then she was like, oh, you're being so mean, you're being so rude. How could you? That's harassment. I'll report you. I'm like, look, okay, we're not harassing you. We just don't want you following us all the time. And she kept yelling at us, but we ignored her. And me and Ches at the same time. So she fell off and she said oops, and I said oops at the same time. So of course I laughed because we said the same thing at the same time, and that was like the third time that day that we'd said the same thing. And she came up to us and was like, oh, why are you laughing at us? Why are you laughing at us? And I'm like, excuse me? She's like, stop laughing at me. That's really rude. And I'm like, look, okay, we're not laughing at you. oh my God. I can't quite believe I did this. I'm sorry. And I like wasn't laughing at her, but she took it the complete wrong way and she thought we were laughing at her. My second most embarrassing moment in Strideway was 100% the time when I got kicked from Strideway. So I didn't get banned from it or anything, I just got kicked from it. So it is quite a long story, but there was this one girl, and I had met a couple of fans at the time, and she's like, oh, what do you post on? I'm like, oh yeah, I post on YouTube. And she was like, oh, what's your account? I'm like, Eternal Horse Lover. And she's like, oh yeah, I know that, she only has 200 subscribers. 200 or 100, I don't know, she said one of those, like in the hundreds at least. And I said, no, I have, at the time I think I had 18k. And I said, look, no, I have 18k. And she's like, oh, that's a lie, stop lying, it's not good to lie. I'm like, I'm not lying, go and check it out. And she's like, no, I don't want to waste my time searching up when I already know you. I'm like, no, honestly, like, I genuinely have 18k. She's like, oh, but I have 105k. And I'm like, okay, that's cool, you know, like, I don't really care. Of course I didn't say that, I just said, oh, nice. And she's like, yeah, I know, it's so much better than yours. And I said, okay, can you please stop flexing, because it's just kind of weird right now. And she was like, oh, I'm not flexing, I'm just saying the truth, like how you lied. And I'm like, excuse me? And she kept spamming, like, stop lying. But of course, spamming in chat can get people not banned, can get people kicked from Strideway or like any game. And of course, just spammed in chat, and it got the attention of one of the moderators of Strideway, or they were in game at the time. And then both of us got kicked. Addie was in the game at the time. You might know her, Addie's Adventures. She was in the game at the time, and she was like, why did you leave? And I'm like, I just got kicked from Strideway, you know. Oh, she just got flung. Now it's time for my most embarrassing moment. I can't quite believe I did this, but I was on my old account. My old account has Strideway, and let's just say at the time I didn't know this person, and I took their horse. And do you want to know the worst thing that happened then? You could probably see where this is going. So I got their horse, I took their horse, and I ran off with it. And people were spamming in chat, but of course I wasn't reading chat, I could just see that someone was like spamming. And I was like, oh, what's going on, you know? And I just kind of ignored chat and I kept running with the horse. And then of course the horse despawned, and I was like, oh, that's weird, they probably just got annoyed at me. Because I had taken someone's horse, because my friend was actually in the game and she had the same horse as that person at the time, wearing the same colour tack as well. They were both wearing orange or yellow. They were both wearing orange at the time, and I took that horse thinking it was hers, and I was uncool with her at the time, and I said, oh, why did you despawn your horse? And she's like, that's not my horse. And then I checked chat, guys, Frappy was in the game and I took her horse, and I was a bit like, oh my goodness, I can't believe I just did that. And I just kind of like left in a rush, because I was like, oh, okay. I just took the owner of the game's horse and I just ran off with it, all because I thought it was my friend's horse. And she said, oh, I tried to tell you. And then I was like, no, you didn't. And she was like, oh yeah, sorry, I was on mute the whole time. And that was so embarrassing, you know, like my aura had gone out the roof. I was so embarrassed. So yes, that is pretty much it for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.